touch thing, you know. Well, it was touch that touched me to have me to come over here.
And you're speaking at Cleveland State University, right?
Yes. Yeah.
And also, did you get a chance to go over to the Rock Hall and actually see the tribute to Michael?
No, I probably didn't get a chance to do that yet. Probably some other time, but
sure. Well, you've lived it. I mean, really, if you think about it.
I beg your pardon?
You've actually lived it.
Oh, yes, no problem. Yes.
How about that? So now you have some guests here in the studio. You always seem to have an up-and-coming artist with you. You seem to always be staying true to the music.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. It's just hard to get away from the music. But it's the first time I ever dealt with a rapper, you know. The only reason that is because he's a fantastic rapper. You need to be heard.
Now, is he going to be performing tonight at Cleveland State University?
Yeah, I hope that if I'm going to be before, that's why I'm here.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
That's one of the reasons, yes.
Well, now, Joe, how does today affect you? Obviously, it's the one-year anniversary. I mean, we're watching all the national talk shows this morning. Everyone's paying tribute to your son. How do you feel today?
Well, I feel like my son is not lost. He's not here. I feel like that. I'm sorry. I feel like that he is here. I can't feel that he's gone, because I dream about him all the time. It just happens just like that. All of a sudden he was okay, then next he's out of here. I feel bad about that.
What do you miss most about him?
I'm not seeing him perform, you know, rehearsing things of that sort. Michael rehearsed all the time.
Yeah.
When we saw the film that came out this year, I mean, that was by far the greatest concert tour that never happened. I mean, that looked like it was going to be a spectacular show.
What's the name of the film?
I'm sorry?
This is it.
This is it?
You know that big tour?
I wanted him to say it.
Ah.
I know what it is.
I'm telling you what.
Oh, it's phenomenal. It was phenomenal.
Look it up.
That was my favorite movie I had ever seen. I went because of what I do for a living, and of course we all like Michael Jackson. I walked away from that blown away with how amazing, and of course that was the behind-the-scenes stuff. I can only imagine how spectacular that show was going to be.
Well, the part I saw was great, but the critics wasn't right. So I'm dealing with that situation right now.
Yeah, you've been through everything. Now can you set the record straight on some of this stuff here?
Like what?
Well, that movie. So you weren't involved in that in any way. Other people got credit for that.
Yeah, you didn't see my name up there nowhere. Captain's name either. So people that got credit, he could be the executive state and be producing a movie as well. No.
So who's running the Jackson family right now as far as all the financial stuff? It seems like everybody's coming out of the woodwork. Everyone's blaming everybody.
Don't they all come out of the woodwork when they smell a lot of money?
Yep.
They do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can handle it.
So, well, you're the dad in this whole thing. I got to believe you're the kingpin, and it's got to all run through you.
Well, I do a lot of fighting. That's why I got a bulletproof vest on.
Are you seriously wearing a bulletproof vest? Are you seriously wearing a bulletproof vest?
No.
I'm just saying. I don't know.
He comes in peace. Come on.
Comes in peace.
Who's that? Okay.
How are Michael's 3 kids doing? Everybody wants to know that.
Very fun, man. Yeah.
And they're going to school now?
They're going to private school. And they love it. And enjoying themselves. They're very smart kids, because when Michael was around, he didn't let them watch a lot of TVs and all that stuff, you know, playing the video games and all. He only let them do that maybe on the weekend for a certain amount of time. But now they get a chance to play, to do videos, and they read a lot. They can read. Those kids are very smart in reading.
You know, Joe, you had mentioned Catherine, your wife, just a moment ago. What is she doing today?
She's seeing after those kids like she did her own, you know. She's seeing after her grandkids.
She's with them today, with the grandkids on the anniversary?
No, right now I think she's in Indiana, fixing to fly back to Los Angeles for that thing they got going on over there.
At the Beverly Hills?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know all about it.
I do. I also, there was also news that she has a book coming out.
It's out already.
Yeah.
And Leonard Rowe wrote a book about everybody, all the people that was doing Michael wrong. His book is out too. Yeah. And I think the title of the book is called What They Did to Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now let me ask about that. LaToya says flat out, and she said this very publicly, that he was murdered. Is that true?
If LaToya said it, she got a reason for saying it. And when I was on Larry King, I said foul play. So the reason I said foul play, I wanted to find out more about it to see was it murder. But my finding out, and I'm still digging, that Michael is no longer with us because it was foul play done to him. I'm trying to find out all the people that was involved with this. And believe me, it's more than just Dr. Murray.
I was going to say, I know you place a lot of the blame on Dr. Murray. What do you think should happen to him ultimately?
No, I don't place all the blame on Dr. Murray. I place the blame on everybody that was working with Michael.
Well, now, was Michael actually paying Dr. Murray? Because we heard that other people were paying him.
That's true. The other people were paying him, but not Michael. And so, hey, when other people are paying for somebody, those are people you have to watch.
Well, now, how secluded was Michael? Because, I mean, obviously this is such a big story, and all the tabloids get a hold of it. I mean, we're coming right to the source here.
Well,
was he...
you know, tabloids, come on, tabloids. You
Well,
know
I mean...
about tabloids. they try to make the dollar, you know, the dollar looks good to them. But
Well, how isolated was he? Because we would hear stories that family members couldn't get to him. Janet tried to reach out to him in Las Vegas and had to
we
go
all
through
did.
people.
They kept him away just like they did Howard Hughes. And that's what I call divide and conquer. That's no good. And I tried hard, you know, I'm telling you really. But it happened. Now they're saying that he's worth more dead than living.
Wow.
So that's what I'm dealing with now.
So is your life just one big legal matter? Because it seems like
it's going to be a cutoff day with this something real soon. And I love to go fishing, you know.
You should. Enjoy it.
Yeah, I just enjoy life a little bit. Yeah.
So obviously Michael Jackson music affects a lot of people in a lot of different ways. What song of his affects you the biggest?
Well, there's so many I like. I do like the one they call Don't Stop Till You Get 'Em Though.
That's awesome.
You like to dance to that one?
Yeah, I like it. It's got a good beat to it, and I like the Smooth Criminal, which he did a rapping thing to the Smooth Criminal.
Yeah.
And I like the Earth song that people killing up the animals, sawing down the trees and destroying the earth. I like that song.
Sure. There's so many songs. I mean, really. I mean,
And I like
we'll
the
never...
song that They Don't Care About Us.
Yeah.
I like that song too.
That was going to be that was going to be the big one in the last concert tour, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Phenomenal, great song. Wow. Well, I know you're pressed for time. You got to do TV, and you got to get to your obligations here. Is there anything on this day, on the anniversary of Michael's death, that you would want people to know about your son?
Yes, it is. Michael was a wonderful son. He was raised right. Michael was the type of kid that he tried to help everybody that needed it. He didn't know how to say no. And I think he got that from his mother. But he didn't get that from me. I can say no fast. But he could not say no. And I've seen him didn't want to give to certain things, and he'd go back and cry about it, but he went on and did it anyway. That's how he was.
I want to thank you, and you don't realize this, but you have comedically helped this show, and I'll tell you how. You went on the Larry King Show, and at one point you said, "Oh, that's a bunch of bull S." And when you said that, we took the clip of that, and anytime someone gets out of line on this show,
We use it.
we use the clip.
We use it all the time.
You're on all the time.
You are a legend on this show,
Wow.
and I can't thank you enough. You've gotten us out of many jams with that line, and we give you full credit. I want you to know that.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll get your royalties on that.
Well, I'm not worried about no royalties.
I think he's
I
okay.
see all you guys, pockets got the mumps.
Well, enjoy your time here in Cleveland, and it's just an honor to talk to you, and especially on a day like today. Enjoy your time here. You got a beautiful day out there, and the whole entourage, it looks like they're ready to get on out here as well. So,
Thank you.
all right, thank you. Joe Jackson right there.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, 7:43 at 204.
How we go?
Thank you very much.
Joe, can we get a quick picture with you?
Thank you very much.
Quick picture with you.
Sure.
Nick, you want to get on the horn?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we'll go around the room. We got this down to a science.
Yeah.
Give it to me right there. Yeah, we go. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Glenn, do you want to quick one? This is Glenn. He's our music guy in the show. Gotcha. Very good. Soup.
Get in there real quick. Hi, Mr. Jackson.
Wait.
Oh, wait. Oh, this side? Oh.
It's my wife. Keeping it.
Catherine's got nothing on me. All right.
Thank you so much for doing this. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Great. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you,
so
Mr.
much.
Jackson.
Take care, Joe.
All right, the touch.
Thanks a lot. We'll make sure to mention where he's going to be today and touch
Okay,
everything. I appreciate that time.
yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you very much. Whatever you guys need, give me a
Thanks a
call.
lot.
I'll get you my
Nice
number.
to meet you.
You too. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much.
Appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know you were so big, sir.